rails to get you from point A to point B, just because it is such a long distance. So we're nearing the end here. See, back here, as you saw down there, let's get out of here real quick. You can actually see that this is where I found out that you can power 8 rail with 1 redstone torch, so that's why you see it like that. So anyways, this one I have a iron ore, and this is blocked off because of what other work is going on the server. They want to take this area for an entrance type setup, so that's cool. It was just an entrance to get out, or an exit and entrance, so it doesn't really matter. And I just haven't removed this sign, but it is a fully functioning track system now. That was put there about 2 days before the 1.5 update with the power rails came out. So anyways, here is my main room. I have some wheat growing here, and it takes forever. I don't know if it's a multiplayer thing, but this is actually 1 real life day growth so far. And I don't know if it only grows when I'm on the server, or if it's just, just growth is slow in general on a server. But it seems like anywhere I placed wheat, it took forever, as long as it was inside. Outside was quicker, but still wasn't as quick as single player. Here was my main room when I was excavating this, and that was my storage chest of what I found. And I moved most of the cobble, and I've made it smooth stone and what have you. And here's my infinite water supply when I was filling up, because underneath each block of dirt there is a block of water, I guess you would say. Now the entrance that is on the outside of the hillside, I had a water way to get you down here, but that is no longer in use unless someone tells me that I can actually put it back. But I haven't removed all of it, just in case. Here's my library system that I've used, not used, but I've made from my reed farm, and we'll go there in a minute. But down here is a little storage setup where I keep some stuff, and I know there's cactus in here, and yes, it can be considered food, and no, it can't be considered food. So it is here, it is what it is. Right now this server is peaceful, so that's why you see all this food here and not being used or in my personal inventory, because we regenerate our own health. There are a few secrets, but I won't be going into detail about those right now. But here is another wheat farm, and this one I don't think I'll harvest ever. It's just mainly for looks, unless the server becomes an actual survival server and I really need the health and really quick, then I might harvest some for bread. And here is my reed farm, and I tried to copy the automatic cactus farm, and lo and behold, it does not grow like cactus. So if there is a block in its way, it will not grow any higher. But I do want the light for growth, so I guess I have to live with two high reeds instead of 3 high. And then we'll go over here, and this is just an open little spot, and this is underneath the main part of the land, and the host has a bunch of dogs, and that's why you hear him barking, and they are right above me. I don't know what I'm going to do with this little section here. Maybe some more farming, I'm not fully sure. Let's get out of here, and we will go to my outdoor farm. There's only one way to access it, and it's through this main building. Everything else, and I'll show you real quick, is fenced off or earth dammed, so you can't actually enter in there from the outside. From in my house on the hill you can, and from in here you can, but from outside you can't. So a little sign saying "to the farm" brings you up, and we will get outside. Another infinite water supply, and you can hear the water running underneath, and somebody screwed up my crops. Used to be nice straight rows. I have no clue what's going on. Anyways, I have a couple trees here, just mainly for looks now, unless I really need it. But over here is the drop from my house that's up on the hill. You actually go through the water, and it is quick enough that you aren't in any risk of drowning. And it's pretty cool because it's all glass lined. It's stone lined on the outside here, and wood planks lined on the inside, and then it's all torched. So it's pretty cool when you're going through it, and maybe we'll take a ride up through that when we get up there. But the way to access the house, there's mainly two ways. There's this way, and then there's another outdoor entrance, and then there's another waterway if you really want to climb up the water. Here is the outside entrance, and that's pretty cool. That's my neat little setup right now. But this is all internal, so I call it TITS, TITS for short, and it's the Kid Internal Tower System. So TITS, and yes, it is kind of funny because I said tits, but it actually has a meaning. It's not just perverted. Anyways, here is my cactus farm, and it is an automatic cactus farm. As you can see, a cactus come down, and all I have to do is stand next to it, and pop, I have cactus. And let's stand next to it. So anyways, I will be doing a tutorial on how to do this, but basically the cactus tries to grow, and the cobblestone prohibits that, and it pops off, and then the water brings it down. I'll go into more detail about that at a later date when I actually do the tutorial on it. Anyways, we go up through the hill or mountain, and this was my main bedroom area as I was getting all of this to my liking, and a little window to show me if I really did sleep the night or not, and a bunch of stuff that I had when I was excavating. Down here is a little cave system that I need to do more exploring, but it just brings you basically down through the hill itself. I just put this door here so no one really goes in there and gets lost. But we come up and we are at the top. This was just the top of a hillside, and I decided to build on top of it. So this is my residence. This was my first house. When I came in this server, basically the host said you can build anywhere, and I looked around and I saw this, and it was basically pretty flat on top. Had to do a little fine-tuning, but overall it was a nice spot, and I figured, hey, this would be the highest spot and something that I would like to build on. So I built this small little house. It was 1 story, and everyone was amazed at how fast I had built this. Had all the wood,